Top 10 easiest vegetables to grow this fall and winter, perfect for beginners and seniors. Most people think gardening ends when the cold weather begins. But what if I told you some vegetables love the cold and grow even better in winter? While most gardens go to sleep, these 10 crops wake up. They grow quietly beneath the chill, strong, sweet, and full of life. And here's the best part. You don't need perfect weather, expensive tools, or a young back to grow them. Just a little curiosity, a small space, and a few minutes of care. So if you've been thinking your gardening days slow down with the season, think again. Today, I'll show you 10 of the easiest vegetables to grow this fall and winter, perfect for beginners and seniors. Simple to plant, easy to care for, and beautiful to watch thrive when everything else has gone quiet. Let's get growing. Let's start with one of the easiest greens you can grow this season, spinach. It's simple, dependable, and so rewarding that once you plant it, you'll never skip a fall garden again. The greens that keep giving. LE1, spinach, the effortless starter. If you've never grown anything before, this is where you begin. Spinach practically takes care of itself. You can grow it in a garden bed or in a shallow container on your porch. It loves cool weather, so fall and early winter are its favorite seasons. Here's the trick. Plant your seeds about ½ an inch deep, sprinkle some compost on top, and keep the soil moist, not soaked. Within just 2 weeks, you'll see tiny green leaves pop up like magic. For seniors, this crop is a dream. No heavy lifting, no bending, and no complicated fertilizers. Once your spinach matures, pick the outer leaves and let the inner ones keep growing. That's what we call cut and come again. It means you can harvest for weeks without replanting. Honestly, it's the kind of crop that makes you feel like a gardening pro overnight. Spinach is one of the easiest and most forgiving greens you can grow, but even the best gardeners make a few simple mistakes that can turn this cool weather favorite into a disappointing patch of yellowed, wilted leaves. Let's look at 3 of the most common mistakes, why they happen, and how to fix them, so your spinach stays strong, sweet, and healthy all season. Mistake number 1, overwatering, drowning by kindness. What people do wrong. Many gardeners think spinach loves lots of water because it's a leafy green. They water every day, keeping the soil constantly wet. Why it fails? Spinach roots are shallow, and when the soil stays soggy, the roots can't breathe. That leads to root rot, yellow leaves, and eventually the plant collapsing from the base. How to fix it? Point 1. Water only when the top inch of soil feels dry to the touch. Point 2. In cool weather, that might mean once every 3 to 5 days, not daily. Point 3. Make sure your pot or bed drains well. Spinach hates sitting in puddles. Senior tip. If you use containers, place a few small stones or broken clay at the bottom. It improves drainage and keeps roots healthy with 0 extra effort. Remember, it's not about watering often, it's about watering right. Mistake number 2, planting in too warm weather. Too hot to handle. What goes wrong? Some gardeners start spinach too late, when the days are still warm or soil temperature is above 24 degrees Celsius or 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Why it fails? Spinach is a cool season crop. When the soil's too warm, it thinks summer has arrived, so instead of growing leafy greens, it rushes to bolt, sending up a tall flower stalk and turning bitter overnight. How to fix it? Point 1. Always plant in cool seasons, fall, early winter, or early spring. Point 2. If you live in a warm area, start spinach in partial shade or use a light shade cloth to keep temperature steady. Point 3. Keep the soil cool and moist. Mulch helps regulate temperature beautifully. Senior tip. If you accidentally planted too late, you can still salvage it. Just cut the flowering stalk early. Sometimes the plant will bounce back with new leaves at the base. Spinach forgives quickly if you catch the problem early. Mistake number 3, crowding. No room to breathe. What goes wrong? It's tempting to sprinkle a handful of seeds close together. After all, those tiny seeds look harmless. Why it fails? Once they sprout, crowded plants compete for light, nutrients, and air. This causes thin, weak leaves, attracts fungal diseases, and even encourages pests like aphids. How to fix it? Point 1. Thin seedlings once they reach about 2 inches tall, leaving 4 to 6 inches between each plant. Point 2. If you hate wasting seedlings, move the extras into another pot. They'll recover fast. Point 3. Keep the area airy. Good airflow keeps mildew away. Pro tip: use a small spoon or fork to lift seedlings instead of pulling. It's easier on your hands and gentler on the plants. Think of spinach like people. It needs a little personal space to stay healthy. 2. Kale, the cold weather champion. Next up, kale, the real winter warrior. When the frost arrives, most vegetables call it quits. But kale, it just keeps growing, and even gets sweeter after a cold night. That's right, frost actually improves the flavor. If you have trouble kneeling or bending, kale is perfect for raised beds or large containers. Space your plants about a foot apart and give them plenty of sunlight. To harvest, just snip the outer leaves and leave the center intact. Your plant will keep producing fresh greens again and again. Kale is also one of the most forgiving vegetables. If you forget to water for a day or two, it'll be just fine. If you've ever thought gardening's too hard on my back, try kale in a waist-high container. It's gentle on your body, beautiful to look at, and full of nutrients that keep your joints and bones healthy. Kale is one of the toughest vegetables you can grow. It laughs at frost, keeps producing for months, and tastes even sweeter after a cold night. But a few simple mistakes can stop this hardy plant from reaching its full potential. Let's fix them before they start. Mistake number 1, planting in too much shade. What goes wrong? Kale loves cool weather, but it still needs sunlight. Too much shade makes it stretch tall and weak with thin and floppy leaves. How to fix it? Give kale at least 5 to 6 hours of direct light daily. If you're planting in winter, choose a bright spot that gets gentle morning sun. Mistake number 2, harvesting the wrong way. What goes wrong? Many gardeners pluck leaves from the top. That stops new growth and can stunt the plant. Fix: always harvest from the bottom up, leaving the crown intact. This lets your kale keep producing fresh leaves week after week. Mistake number 3, ignoring pest control in cool weather. What goes wrong? Because it's cold, people assume bugs are gone, but pests like aphids and cabbage worms still love kale. Fix: check leaf undersides once a week. Spray with mild soapy water or neem oil if you spot any critters. Companion planting with garlic or onions helps too. Give kale a little sunlight, harvest it right, and keep an eye on those leaves, and it'll reward you with fresh greens all winter. Now let's talk about a crop that's surprisingly easy and grows beautifully in containers: potatoes. Now this next one might surprise you: potatoes. You don't need a huge field to grow them. You can grow potatoes in bags, buckets, or even old laundry baskets. Just add 4 to 6 inches of soil, place a few seed potatoes on top, and cover them lightly. As they grow, keep adding soil to cover the new stems. That's it. No digging, no weeding, no bending. After about 10 to 12 weeks, you'll start seeing yellowing leaves. That's your cue. Tip the container over and enjoy your harvest. I'll never forget the first time I grew potatoes in a bag. I thought nothing was happening, until I dumped the soil out and found a dozen golden beauties waiting for me. It felt like Christmas morning in the garden. Potatoes love cool weather. They're almost foolproof, and they give such a satisfying harvest moment. If you want to avoid lifting heavy bags, use smaller containers and stagger your planting every 2 weeks. That way you'll have a gentle, steady harvest, not all at once.
Potatoes might look complicated, but they're one of the easiest and most rewarding vegetables you can grow, especially in containers or grow bags. Still, there are a few mistakes that can turn those bags of soil into a disappointment. Let's fix them before they start. Mistake number 1, using regular grocery potatoes as seed tubers. What goes wrong? Store-bought potatoes are often treated with chemicals to stop them from sprouting, and they can carry disease into your soil. Fix: always start with certified seed potatoes from a nursery or farm store. If you must use kitchen potatoes, sprout them first, chit them in a bright spot until small shoots appear, then plant only the healthiest ones.
Mistake number 2, not adding soil as the plant grows. What goes wrong? Potatoes form along the buried stems. If you don't keep covering new growth, you'll end up with just a few small spuds near the surface. Fix: when stems reach about 6 inches tall, add 3 to 4 inches of soil or compost around them, called hilling. Repeat this until the container is nearly full. This encourages lots of potatoes instead of a handful. Mistake number 3, overwatering or poor drainage. What goes wrong? Soggy soil suffocates roots and rots developing tubers, especially in closed buckets with no holes. How to fix? Use well-draining soil and containers with holes at the bottom. Water only when the top 2 inches feel dry. Potatoes prefer consistent moisture, not soaked soil. Give them good drainage, add soil as they grow, and start with healthy seed potatoes. And before you know it, you'll be tipping over a bag full of golden treasures. Now let's move on to a hidden gem that grows fast, tastes amazing, and loves cool weather. Broccoli Raab, also known as Rapini. 4. Broccoli Raab, Rapini. Now let's talk about one you might not know yet. Broccoli Raab, also called Rapini. This little cousin of broccoli loves cool weather and grows much faster than the regular kind. It doesn't form big heads. Instead, it gives tender stems and leafy greens with a mild, slightly peppery flavor. It's perfect for small gardens or even a balcony pot. Plant it in loose, rich soil, water moderately, and in just 5 to 6 weeks, you'll be ready to harvest. Cut the tops when the buds appear, and new shoots will grow back for another round. It's compact, beautiful, and surprisingly easy. If you love the taste of broccoli but don't have space for large plants, Rapini is your new best friend. It's a small space miracle, easy, productive, and perfect for those who want big rewards from a small patch. Keep it near your kitchen door or patio. It's light enough to move and easy to harvest without kneeling. See how simple it can be? You don't need acres or fancy tools, just small, smart choices that keep you growing all season long. And that's just the beginning. We still have 6 more easy cold weather crops coming up, including one that grows perfectly in Australia right now, and another that adds color and flavor to every dish. So make sure you're subscribed and tap the bell because you don't want to miss the next part. Until then, stay warm, stay inspired, and keep growing one simple step at a time. 5. Mizuna, the elegant fast grower, perfect for Australian gardens. Now here's one of my personal favorites, Mizuna. If you live in Australia or any place with mild winters, this beautiful leafy green will absolutely thrive right now. It's a cousin of mustard greens, but far milder and prettier, with delicate, feathery leaves that almost look like lace. You can plant Mizuna in raised beds or even shallow trays. It doesn't need much space or sunlight, and it grows incredibly fast, ready to harvest in as little as 4 weeks. If you enjoy fresh salads or quick stir-fries, Mizuna will give you a constant supply of tender leaves all season long. Plant Mizuna close to your door or along a walking path. That way you can harvest a handful easily without bending or stepping on soil. And honestly, when it's cold outside and everything looks gray, there's something wonderful about seeing that bright green patch still thriving, like a little reminder that life keeps growing even in winter. 6. Turnips, the 2-in-1 crop. Next up, turnips, a humble vegetable that deserves more love. Turnips are one of those 2-for-1 crops. You can eat both the roots and the leafy greens. They grow quickly, don't mind a bit of frost, and give you a beautiful harvest in just 6 to 8 weeks. Plant your seeds about an inch apart in loose, moist soil and keep them well watered. If you're gardening in containers, make sure they're at least 8 inches deep. That's all they need. For easy harvesting, use a hand fork or gently pull them after watering. Soft soil means less effort on your wrists. Don't throw away those greens. They're packed with vitamins and taste delicious sautéed with a little garlic. If you've ever felt like gardening doesn't give quick rewards, turnips will change your mind. They grow quietly, steadily, and then, suddenly, you pull up these perfect roots. It's such a satisfying moment. 7. Corn salad, Mâche, the winter salad secret. Here's one most people have never heard of. Corn salad, also called mâche. It's one of the most cold-tolerant salad greens you can grow. While lettuce may freeze and wilt, corn salad stays fresh and crisp even under a blanket of snow. It has a soft, nutty flavor and grows in small, neat rosettes, perfect for raised beds, window boxes, or small garden patches. Plant your seeds close together, water lightly, and that's it. You'll be harvesting delicate salad leaves for months. Since the plants are low-growing, try raising your container slightly on bricks or a low bench. That way you can pick without bending over. Corn salad is one of those hidden treasures of gardening. Most people don't know it exists, but once you try it, you'll wonder why you didn't grow it sooner. 8. Fennel, the fragrant frost survivor. Now here's a plant that looks fancy, but it's surprisingly tough. Fennel. Don't let those delicate fronds fool you. Fennel thrives in cool weather and can even handle light frost. Plant it in well-draining soil with full sun, and you'll see those lovely bulbs forming just above the ground. They smell amazing, fresh and slightly sweet, and both the fronds and the bulbs are edible. Fennel is perfect for low-maintenance gardeners. It doesn't need much watering, and once it's growing, it almost takes care of itself. Many of us want plants that bring joy just by looking at them. Fennel does just that. Its feathery leaves move gracefully in the breeze, adding life and texture to your winter garden. And the best part? You can collect your own seeds for next season. A beautiful circle of renewal. 9. Radishes, the 3-week wonder. If you love quick results, you'll adore radishes. These little gems are ready to harvest in just 3 weeks. Plant the seeds about an inch deep in loose, moist soil. They'll sprout quickly and grow even faster in cool weather. Radishes don't need much care, just consistent moisture and a bit of sunlight. Radishes are wonderful for beginners because you can grow them in small pots or shallow containers. They're lightweight, easy to move, and perfect for limited spaces. There's something magical about seeing your first harvest so soon. It's instant encouragement, especially if you're just getting started or had a tough season before. And if you have grandkids, let them plant a few seeds, and they'll be amazed when those bright red bulbs appear in days. It's the easiest way to share the joy of gardening across generations. 10. Cauliflower, the big finale. And finally, the grand finale of our winter garden, cauliflower. Yes, it takes a little patience, but it's one of the most rewarding vegetables you can grow. Cauliflower loves cool weather. In fact, it struggles in the heat, which makes fall and early winter perfect for it. Plant it in rich soil with good drainage and keep the moisture steady. You'll see large leaves forming first. They're protecting the white head developing inside. If the sun is too strong, gently tie those outer leaves over the head. It keeps it white and tender. Harvest when the head feels firm and tight, not loose or grainy. And don't worry if it's not perfect, homegrown cauliflower has more flavor than anything from a store. When you finally cut your first cauliflower, it's such a proud moment. You'll stand there holding it thinking, I really grew this with my own hands. And that feeling never gets old. So there you have it, 10 easy, reliable vegetables to grow this fall and winter, no matter your age or experience. Remember, gardening doesn't have to be hard or perfect. It's about connection to nature, to peace, and to yourself. Start small, grow what makes you happy, and enjoy each little victory along the way. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these vegetables have you grown before? Or which one are you planning to try this season? Share your stories in the comments. We're building a beautiful little garden community here, one friendly voice at a time. Thank you so much for watching Easy Gardening for Seniors. If you enjoyed this video, tap that subscribe button and let's keep growing together, one simple step at a time.